How long after a judgment can wages be garnished? Understanding the timeline of wage garnishment after a court judgment in New Jersey is essential for anyone facing this financial burden. Once a court has ruled in favor of a creditor, wage garnishment can follow quickly. This process, which involves withholding a portion of an individual's income to repay debts, can disrupt financial stability, making it vital to know what steps to expect. Legalities of wage garnishment in New Jersey. Wage garnishment is a legal action used to collect unpaid debts. After a court judgment, creditors can initiate the garnishment process by obtaining a writ of garnishment, a legal order that requires an employer to deduct a specific amount from the debtor's paycheck. In New Jersey, the garnishment procedure is governed by both state and federal laws, with limits set on how much of a debtor's income can be taken. Typically, the lesser of 25% of disposable earnings or the amount exceeding 30 times the federal minimum wage can be garnished. However, there are key exemptions that protect certain income sources, such as military pay and Social Security benefits. Both creditors and debtors must navigate these legal frameworks to ensure compliance with New Jersey's strict wage garnishment guidelines. Consulting with a lawyer familiar with New Jersey law is essential to ensuring that your rights are upheld during this process. How long after a judgment can wages be garnished? In New Jersey, wage garnishment doesn't happen immediately after a court judgment. There are several steps and timelines involved. Post-judgment notification. After a judgment is entered, the creditor must notify the debtor before garnishment can begin. In most cases, this takes around 15 days. Garnishment order. Once the debtor has been notified, the creditor can proceed by filing for a garnishment order. This process may take several weeks, depending on the court schedule. Employer notification. After the garnishment order is issued, the debtor's employer will be notified and instructed to begin withholding wages. This typically occurs within 30 days. Paycheck deduction. Once the employer receives the garnishment order, they are required to begin deductions from the next paycheck. Depending on payroll timing, this can add an additional delay of 1-2 weeks. In summary, wage garnishment in New Jersey usually begins around 30 to 60 days after a judgment is issued, though factors such as legal disputes or employment changes may delay the process. Seeking advice from an attorney experienced in wage garnishment cases is a crucial step in managing this financial challenge. What is the wage garnishment process? Wage garnishment in New Jersey follows a formal and regulated process. Court judgment. The garnishment process begins after a creditor wins a lawsuit against a debtor, resulting in a court judgment. Garnishment order. The creditor must request a writ of garnishment from the court. Once approved, this legal order allows the employer to deduct a specific amount from the employee's paycheck. Employer compliance. After receiving the garnishment order, the employer is obligated to notify the employee and start withholding wages. Employers must follow strict legal guidelines and are prohibited from retaliating against the employee. Garnishment limits. New Jersey law places limits on how much can be garnished, generally 25% of disposable earnings or the amount that exceeds 30 times the federal minimum wage. Additional protections exist for low-income workers and certain income types. Understanding this process is crucial for both creditors seeking repayment and debtors facing wage garnishment. It's important to consult a lawyer to ensure that the garnishment process follows New Jersey law and that your legal rights are protected. If you're facing wage garnishment, it's important to act quickly. The team at Straffi Straffi Attorneys at Law can help you understand the garnishment timeline, your rights, and potential exemptions. Our experienced attorneys provide the legal insight you need to manage wage garnishment effectively. To explore your legal options, contact Straffi Straffi Attorneys at Law at 732-341-3800. Our office is located at 670 Commons Way, Toms River, New Jersey, 08755, United States. Take control of your financial future today by seeking legal assistance to navigate wage garnishment laws in New Jersey.